All right, we are live. Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever in the world you are watching us from. Yes, I'm back again. Your girl Ishoma, aka Digital Boss Babe. So today you can say I have a full house. We have these beautiful faces and handsome face, from different parts of the world, right? And I can't wait for you to hear what we have in store for you today. So, before I get into it, I want you to settle down. Make sure you grab your popcorn, your water. I have my water somewhere in the corner here because we're going to really, blow your minds today. Okay. All right. So, without further ado, we're going to do a quick round of introduction so that you can know who you are seeing right now on the screen. So, for me, I'm Ishoma, like I said, also known as Digital Buzz Babe, meaning I work online. Okay, so I'm an online business coach. I've been working online for the last 5 years. And to be honest, I'm so excited to be here today. Sorry, 1 second. I just realized I didn't click the go live button for Instagram. Yeah, so now I've been working online for the past 5 years, and before I started this business, I mean, I was working as an employee, right? The typical 9 to 5 kind of deal. But I'm going to share a little bit maybe about my why later on, but for now, just note my name. My location is Canada, how long I've been in the online space. And, we're all here to help you get started into the online space as well, to answer your questions, to inspire you guys as well. Okay. All right. So now we're going to pass the ball over to Sister Honey. Sister Honey, please take it away and introduce yourself.
All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everybody watching us from all over the globe. We are super excited to be here again. As usual, we always love to come online to come and help our everyday people like us to set up their business. And this evening is not an exception. And of course, just like the coach said, just get your popcorn and be ready to roll with us. My name still remains Onia Deyemo. I live in Ireland. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm an online, full-time online digital business owner. I use this business to replace my own income. You heard me right. I replace my income with this business. So if you are there, honestly, you can do the same. And of course, I've been in this business for over 2 years now. And the journey has been awesome. Guys, you are going to hear more later. Enjoy us. Stay tuned.
Yes, so let's give a round of applause for Sister Honey in the building. Come on, guys. All right, now let's move over to you, Ramatu. Ramatu, take it away.
Okay, wow. Thank you so very much, each and every one of us who show up on this live today. Coach Judy, thank you so very much. So, all our followers, I'm so happy, I'm so grateful for your time, for your support. I can see all the comment there. Welcome. Thank you so much. Without you, we are not be here talking about business. And before I go, I would like to introduce myself for those who see me for the first time, because it's good to know who is talking, right? I'm Rahmat. I'm a mom of 5 amazing children.
Ooh.
I'm originally from Benin Republic. I'm based here in Ireland. I'm an healthcare by profession, a successful digital business owner. Can you hear that? A successful digital business owner.
I
So we
love
help
that.
everyday people to start their own life, because this life now is going in digital. So come aboard, come and join with us. We don't want to leave you behind. That's why we are here every day to show you the way, right? Don't be left behind. Thank you so very much. Back to you, coach.
Awesome. Wow, that was
Awesome.
Sister Ramatu. Awesome, awesome. Welcome. Okay, so now we're going to move over to Lola. Lola, take it away.
Hi everyone. Can you hear me, everyone? Hello, everyone. My
Yeah.
name is Lola. I'm a mom and I'm an entrepreneur. I live in Dublin with my family in Ireland, and I just started this business. And let me tell you, it has been an amazing journey so far. Um, Also, I'm an engineer by profession. Okay, so and I have joined the digital world, and this journey has been amazing. I've learned a lot. I'm still learning. So, and I want to encourage everyone that If you're still on the fence, just get on board. And I believe this is the right business for us. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lola. Wow. An engineer in the
Awesome.
house. Can't wait to hear more about why you decided to switch it up into the online space. So let's take you to the Oga Pata Pata in the house.
So, with all protocols observed, before I introduce myself, I observed that there are 2 engineers already in the
In
house.
the house.
So there are 3 of us.
In the building. Wow.
So I mean, I guess the reason for this is because engineers like solving problems, right?
Mhm.
So that's why we are in the house. So my name is Femi, originally from Nigeria. Like you know, I'm a mechanical engineer, but for a long time I worked in the oil and gas industry as a directional driller. I joined this business about 4 years ago, 4 years plus
Wow.
ago, and you know, like they all give what they do, you know, and for me, you know, like what we do basically in this business is to help people build up their dreams, you know, through a plan B. For most people, it becomes their plan A, and we do that, you know, through this online business. And I'm so proud to be here. Thank you.
Awesome.
So welcome, Brother Femi. I'm so happy to have you here as well. All
I'm glad to
right,
be here.
let's move on now to Grandma Boss in the building. Take it.
Good day, all. I'm so excited to be here today. My name is Justina Oluku. I'm the face behind Justina Digital Consult. I'm a Nigerian, I'm a mom, and I'm a wife. My profession, my background is teaching. I'm an educationist, and previously I used to have a school in Nigeria that I ran for 19 years. And because of this business, I ditched that business and closed it down July last year because I found an oil well doing this business.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right. Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are already, I can't see your comments yet, but I hope you guys that are going to watch the replay are going to enjoy what we have for you in store today. I see there's 4 people viewing us. Maybe drop a comment where you're watching us from. Let's give you a shout out. But yes, thanks for tuning in. And right now, we're going to talk about why did we decide to, move into the online space, because where we've shared ourselves, our backgrounds with you. We have engineers here, we have moms here, we have former business owners, traditional business owners here, healthcare workers. Why then did we choose to switch into the online space? So I'm going to start with you once again, Sister Honey. Tell us how long ago I think you said you've been doing this for 2 years or so.
For over 2 years now.
Over 2 years. Why did you decide to switch into the online space?
That's a big question. No, thank you so much, my coach. But honestly, just like Mama said, I will start from there. That the internet has become a gold mine. And of course, I've come to dig my own. And I want to get it. And it's not all about just making that money. Honestly, it's about taking control of my life, winning, and freedom. That is it. You know, because there's nothing as good as being your own boss. I've tasted it, and I'm telling you, and I'll continue to tell as many people that care to listen, that I can never go back to 9 to 5. Never. Because there's nothing as sweet as that freedom. It's sweet. I'm telling you. I have all the opportunity to look after my children, quality time for them, give them good food, have time to talk to them, have time to pray with them, have time to do everything that I want to do. You know, I mean, there's nothing as good as that. And it's not only that, you know, being here, you know, all the problem with micromanaging bosses when we were working in the office, that especially on Friday, when you are about to leave the office, it is that period, maybe 4:45, that your boss say, please, can I have that report? Oh man, not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah.
You know, so all those things I mean, they are one of the reasons why I decided this online, no, me, I'm going to come over here and have my own. And of course, I love to travel. I used to say that a lot. This online space has given me the opportunity anytime I want. I don't need to take permission from anybody. I live my life on my own terms. There's nothing as good as that. So, and this online space, if you're out there and you are like, even if you are planning, because so many people are here. I talked to some people yesterday and they were like, I'm scared of my tomorrow. I'm scared of my retirement. I will soon retire in the next 2 years. What do you think I can do? Come on. This is the right place for you to come to.
Yes, yes.
Our business, it gives us the opportunity. In fact, the kind of compensation plan that we have in this business, you can't get it anywhere. So if you're out there and you are scared, don't be scared. We are everyday people like you. We are telling you, we are real people telling our real stories. Come over here. Come and enjoy what we are enjoying. The online space has given everybody the opportunity to soar. You can carve your niche here. It depends on you and how you want it. In as well that you are coachable, you have a good, proper mindset, positive one at that, and you are ready to learn. I'm telling you, this is the right place to be. And not only that, you can work smart here. Let's forget about the mentality of work. Selfish one. Naija, you have to work before you earn good money. People are making 6-7 figures here without too much stress. Anyway, get me right. I'm not saying when you come, you won't do anything. You can't just come here. Yes, so we are going to work, but the system is there. 90% of the work is done. Yours is just to come in and do the 10%. Excuse me, what are you doing? Are you not tired of running inside code? You don't want to be a captain in your own ship? Who doesn't like good things? I beg, I love soft life. Who do you like? Me, I love it. And those are the reasons why I have to join the online space. Honestly. There is a girl, my friend's daughter, she's just 21. If you see the kind of mortgage that she bought, she's even on mortgage now. She bought it and paid her money up front because she works online. 21.
Wow, that's what we're talking about.
In one of the best environment, one of the best area in Dundalk, in Ireland. What are you talking? You can only get that in online space. You can't get it elsewhere. So if you're out there and 2025, I beg you, no grief for yourself. We are unstoppable here.
Yes, so
if you want to live an unstoppable life, this is the right place for you. So come on board, guys. Let me stop here because of other people.
Awesome. I love that. No grief for yourself. This is 2025. We need to be unstoppable. See, they say that your salary is the bribe that they give you to forget your dreams, to forget that you can actually live that soft life. Imagine what she just said, a 21-year-old buying a house and paying it up front. Like, where else does that happen? Your employer is not going to pay you enough for you to do that, quite frankly, right? So thank you so much for sharing, Sister Honey. That was really, really powerful. So let's hear from Sister Ramatu. Why did you choose to switch it up into the online space?
Oh la la, thank you so very much for this lovely opportunity question once again. My why is too big, but I will just take it short and sweet so that they can understand me very well. First of all, to leave your country, come here to stay here is two things different. First, you don't have paper yet. The life is too tough. And that time when I'm coming, I was pregnant. I have twins twice in this country. Imagine, how much am I going to pay for daycare? The work I'm going to work, how much am I going to collect? Is it covering that daycare? Is it covering my house expensive? Second, the education or the acknowledge they will give to my children if I put them in daycare, how they will taking care of them, is it the same thing with what as in mother I will give to them? No. because I'm Muslim, I know this thing. You know, this abroad is very speak. If you are not there for your children to be guiding them, to be, yeah, you cannot do this, you have to do this. Forget about you are collecting money in your workshop. They will turn that money into another thing for you. You understand? That one is one why. The second why, also I'm getting older, I'm not getting younger, oh, mama. Yes, I know my age, right? Yesterday is not today. We have to think how to prepare our retirement. It's not that, even though that daycare you are doing or that job you are doing, any job, if you didn't have quality certification, you understand, it's like shit they will be giving you when you are on your retirement. First, second one, whatever education you collect from your home, when you come here you go back again to go and learn another thing. You know, my why is endless, right? But the one is gone, my people. But since I'm done this journey, I know it's not easy with the children. I'm a mom of 5. I'm still working because it's this business let me understand, Rama, don't sit down in the house. You can do something better for yourself. Because I know business is investment, right? And I know they already start their school, right? They can go there, I can just go. I'm working just for 2 days so that I can give time for my business. Because when you didn't show up on your business, let me tell you the truth, no be pé ò ń sùn bí owó ń wọlé o, no, you have to work, but simple one, you work on your schedule. You can be there with your children, with your family, and still earn. Your business is still bringing a lot of things for you, good thing, because we are working on automation, right? So you want to know what, connect with us. We are real people. You see our title today, real people by real story, and is giving real results. Come and check us. Too much talking is just all over there. Check with us and you see us. Thank
I
you,
like
coach.
that.
I love that, Rawatu. No time for talking too much. Yes, so guys, this 2025, no time to waste time, because some of you have been watching us for months and you have not still made a decision of what you want to do. Some of you are waiting till it's too late, till you're desperate before you actually take action. Instead, you can actually start now to plan towards that future, right? You don't wait till maybe you are laid off from work or you retire and then you realize that oh my god, the pension is not that much. You start now to plan towards the future, and that's what this business can help you do. Okay. All right. So let's hear from Lola. Lola, can you tell us why you decided to switch it up into the online space?
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity again. Well, I have always been in search for like a passive income or just something to do with some of my time. Sometimes I do have some time off because my work is a bit flexible. So, it's been years that I've been looking for things to do like a supplement or a passive income. And when I first had my first child, I came across this business, but I didn't go for it. And I was just like, okay, what is this? I talked to my husband about it. It was like, what exactly is it? And I just put it on the back burner. And last year, 2024, we traveled to Canada, and then we were with a family friend, and I saw how they were living. They were they had their own business, and I saw it wasn't digital business, but they were comfortable. They had their own business, and I was like, okay, they had their time, like they had so much time for us. I was like, are they actually earning? So then so we got talking, and then there was like, you can't really make money you can't make that much money from 9 to 5, really. It's your earning is a bit limited. So but in business you can make as much as you want. So when I got back home, I've been thinking, so what business do I go into? What am I going to do? And then this business came up again. I was like, okay, then it must be God, it must be fate. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for it. And then I talked to my husband, he was like, you have to put 100%. I was like, sure. So I think the most important thing for me was to take control of my time. So to take back control of my time, really, and for my family as well. So once you have that time back, you can travel. You have time for your family. You have time to do other things. You have time to concentrate on other things. So is my biggest why is to take control back of my time, and then once I have that, then I have more time for my family. I can spend time with my children. And then I was like, now is the time. I cannot hinder myself anymore. So that is my biggest why.
Ooh, awesome.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that story. Oh my goodness. You know what? I can't wait to ask you another question. That's going to be something about why. So I'm giving you a tip right now so you can be thinking about it while I move on to Brother Femi. I'm curious to know, why did you see this business some years ago and you did not move forward at that time? And somehow life brought you full circle back to the business. So keep that thought. We're going to hear from you later. So, Brother, tell us, why did you?
All right. Thank you. Thank you for having me. And I think that we know the answer, or at least we have an idea to the answer for her. So, during my introduction, I told you that I worked in the oil and gas industry for quite some years. I was a directional driller for about 25 years. The earning was fantastic. And I never would have thought that I could get something like that elsewhere, both while I worked in Nigeria and when I came to Canada. But while I worked in Nigeria, because my job requires that, that I go to the rig often. So while I was in Nigeria, I could play around with my timing. I could schedule. I could have some nice scheduling for myself and all that, So I had a little bit of time, and a little bit of balance for my work. Before I go further, I'd like to let you know that my wife met me, or I met my wife already working in the oil and gas industry, and we've been married for 31 years now. So for out of the number of years we were married before I came across this business, there was never a time that we were together for like 2 months straight, So she practically raised the kids by herself. Grown up now, So, but very strong woman and very supportive. So she was always there. She did all that was needful for me to be able to be successful in my career. But of course, she couldn't have any career other than maybe having some businesses here and there. But it really, it wasn't something that I really liked. But I liked the money though. We like that.
Definitely.
Because
I like your honesty.
You can go on vacation anywhere in the world, and I'd be like, we had a swell time for ourselves. But then there were times, most times during those vacations, I was not even able to go with them. So that even made it very, very disheartening for them, So, like over time, I'd been thinking of what to do, but that was not really reinforced until I came into Canada over a decade ago. When we came in, I had a sister that was already in Canada, so I already knew that Canada was expensive and all that, but it's just that I didn't know by how much, I thought I had it all figured out. But when I came in here, I realized that it wasn't the way I thought. And if I had to be able to give my family the kind of lifestyle they were used to, I needed to make more money. And needing to make more money meant that I needed to stay off, much longer. That means I had to go to the rig, spend more time on the rig and all that. So fortunately, the company I was working for, we have in Canada as well. So I just got transferred. And then I kept on, with all my rotation here and there. So I was sent to Africa most of the time, from Ghana to Congo so I worked everywhere. But then it turned out that I now had to stay longer. I was like averaging about 8 months, 9 months, a year away from home. It wasn't at a stretch, but it was never, I didn't really have enough time. So it affected me. It affected my social life, affected my health. I'm a family man. I know some people don't really mind staying away from their families, but it wasn't quite easy for me. So I looked for ways through which I could, stop this. But all I knew was brick and mortar, because I never, I mean, I didn't even have a Facebook account by the time I was joining this business. I was never online. I never watched any YouTube video. The only thing that I did was all the training at work and doing all my, all my certifications and all that. That was all I did. So I thought of buying a franchise. But buying franchise, I realized that having a franchise is not a guarantee that you succeed. And those franchises, they cost you a neighborhood of 100 to 300 grand. And you can't put down such money and not be there. So like that means I was going to leave whatever I was earning to come and stay with the franchise that I wasn't sure what was going to happen. So that was where I was, until I came across this business. And then I signed up for the business. And like somebody mentioned, I think it was Oyin, she said that don't think you just come into the business and then you just go to sleep and money start flowing. You just got to put in the work. When I came in, I was more on my comfort zone, because like I was comfortable financially, and then and to an extent, I wasn't used to doing Facebook and doing all of that, so I was just hiding until when the reality hit me that, okay, you know what, you have to do this. And that happened about 2 years ago. I was doing some work. I'm a man of many talents, so I do some construction works around the house. So I was building my basement, and then I came into the house about 1 a.m. in the night, right, in the early mornings, and everywhere was quiet. I mean, my kids don't live with me because they've been they school outside where we live, about six hours away by road. So it's always been my wife staying home alone. So that was the night it really hit me that this woman alone in this big house all by herself, and I just said, okay, this is it. It's just got to stop. And then I focused on the business. And today I can proudly say that I don't have to jump all around flying choppers, jumping from one boat to the other to go to the rigs in order for me to be able to sustain my family. So that's me. And let me just leave it at that so other people can talk. I know that Chima probably have some other questions for me.
Yeah.
Take it from there.
Wow. That was a very, very touching story, brother. Thanks so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Wow. You know what? I'm so proud of you for actually joining us today, because I was a little bit worried that how is he gonna do with all these ladies around?
I mean, I'm used to having ladies around me. I was the only guy in the midst of 3 women. So
You
that's
have
good.
two
I'm
daughters
like growing up,
and
they used to
your
call me
wife,
a caller one, even though that's not my name.
Oh,
Oui, qui
awesome.
a un coq parmi les poules.
So you are
I said it
comfortable.
earlier. Yeah.
I'm okay.
Un coq parmi les poules. Congratulations.
Awesome. You know what? I'm so happy that you shared that, because a lot of the time, I have guys who are looking into this opportunity say, is this a woman only business? So the fact that you're on here today and you shared, your career journey, you were successful, or you are a successful engineer with so many years of experience, but there was something lacking, and you realize that this business can provide you with that. I think that's really powerful, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes people don't realize this until it's too late. Maybe their marriage is over, or the children hate them
Gosh.
or something, before they now realize, oh my God, I should have done something about it, right? So yeah, thank you so much for sharing that, brother Femi. Now let's go over to Grandma Boss. Can you tell us why you decided to switch into the online space?
Thank you very much, Bosby. I just want to say that coming to Canada, I realized that you can't stay here and begin to depend on people. You can't come out and become an immigrant and decide that you are going to depend on your children, You can't come out and say you want to depend on your husband. Here, it's not Nigeria. So back home, my husband had a job before he retired. While I was running the school, I was running a business. So he was working in a good company by the grace of God. So when he got retired, our children that we sent here, they said instead of us to stay there, we should come here. So we decided to come here to migrate to Canada. So coming to Canada, I discovered that the children I came to see here, they are working endlessly. And I told myself, I cannot allow my children to be working like this. When my daughter put to bed when I came to stay with her, no, that was before she put to bed. On one of the occasions when I traveled to come and see her, I saw her, she was going to work, and every morning she will, be removing snow inside the minus 25, minus 35 freezing temperature that we have in Canada. I was looking at her from the window, she didn't know. And when she came back from work today, I told her, come, because me, I run a school, and I know how people treat jobs in Nigeria. I know how my workers, I will be in school before them. And they are late, they will be scrolling in like it's not their. So I told her, I said, come, before you came here, you got a job in so because she's I mean, I don't want to start talking about, let it not look like I'm hyping her, but
You are allowed to hype her, I beg.
so she's somebody that came out with a first class in the university. Came to Canada here to do. So back home in Nigeria, got jobs offered from oil companies. Name any oil company you want to mention. Even when she came to Canada here, they were still inviting her. So when I saw her, but she turned down the offer because by then she was already here. So we compared the money and look at what she's getting. We say, no, that you have to remain. Then I called her and said, come. All those companies that actually gave you jobs, do you mean you want to stay here and work here inside this kind of freezing cold and be removing snow from her in the morning before you go to work? She said, Mommy, I like it here. That this is where I'm going to stay. Luckily, my husband is one of the retirees of those companies. So they compare salaries and saw that it's better for her to remain here. So, but my story is, I came to Canada, let me come and enjoy my life and enjoy my golden age. And I saw how the children were busy, looking for money. And I have been a very active person back home. I don't sit down. I run, even before I started the school business, I ran some other businesses before I now settled for school. So I am a very active person. So I looked at myself. Am I going to sit down and say, okay, let me do the Nigerian way? Children, take care of mother. A husband, take care of wife. I told myself, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to allow these children to take care of me. Neither will I allow my husband to take care of me. So I told myself I am going to do something. So I started looking for what to do here and there, looking for what to do. But I didn't want to do any 9-to-5 job because one of my enjoyment in my golden age is to sit down and take care of grandchildren.
Yes.
So I told myself I'm not going to do all those juggling of jobs because I have been in business back home. It's still business that I'm going to run here. So I sat down and was just monitoring. Then I saw my daughter doing a business. And I said, what kind of business are you doing? She told me. And I said, I was very, very skeptical. I told her, no, that this looks like one of the businesses I've done back home, that I'm not going to do this. So I was watching her. While I was watching her, you know, whenever she gets checks, she will come and start showing me on my face, Mommy, and I told her, sorry. Then the husband was even spoiling matter. The husband was spoiling matter, you know, and then he will tell me, the husband will tell me, it's because of that check now that Ishoma, that she's calling business that she's doing, you know. So I'll tell her, I will not answer the husband, I'll just keep quiet, not knowing that the big one is coming. So on one of the occasions, she got a huge check. You guys know how our business is.
Yeah.
So she got a check, a day pay, very big one. In fact, she got about $45,000. When she got it, the thing blew my mind. My run. My head started spinning. I said, what? What? I mean, is it this business? Because you know how we do it now. I mean, people will know what they have paid you. So I said, is it this business you got this amount of money? She said, Mommy, just wait, that she's just starting. So I kept watching my daughter for about 1 year, and it was when, in fact, I started laughing at her. You say you are doing business. Look at your car. Your car is making noise when you are driving it. So she will not say anything. She told me that, Mommy, she went to the car to mechanic workshop, and they said that she should come and pay $10,000 to fix the car. That how is she going to pay $10,000 to fix a car when she know what she will add and she will buy a new car? I said, you are giving excuses. So, but guess what? When I saw that amount, she came to show it to me. Somehow she snapped it. Where we are, they didn't even tell me. She bought a brand new car, and then she just drove the car straight to my house and parked my house. And the husband came to call downstairs, and then he showed me the car and said, "This is Ishoma's car." I said, "Let's call her Ishoma." The husband doesn't call her Judith. The husband calls her Ishoma. Ishoma. So I came out. I said, "This is not true. Now this you are just you." So the man told me, "Get into the car." I entered. Told me, check the not speedometer, the kilometer. I saw that it's a nobody spoke to me again. All the area, start this business. I set up so I business, and the first 2 checks, I said, I mean, you mean Mommy business like this? You know, I've started business like Canada. So that is how I started my journey. And today, I'm telling you guys that I can never be broke again. And I stand my life because the money I am making in let me tell you guys what I did that 19 years I have never made such. If you put all the money together, if I didn't even make money to for the charity organization. So for the 19 years around the school, as it cannot it is now that I am counting the millions that before. So about the money. I'm a millionaire, I'm a multi-millionaire in Nigeria, as in Nigeria terms, Nigeria money. So, but here the dollars make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I found an that's simple. I am now a millionaire. What I want to tell you guys here concerning my why. Sorry for and go ahead. Guys, so I talk a lot.
As in, I want to call you millionaire Oye Jikashi. Awesome. That was a long one, but a powerful one. Thank you for sharing. And I think you've even covered the next question I wanted to ask everybody, which is, were you skeptical about this business before? Did you have any self-doubt? Did you have any naysayers in your circle? Like, yes, it's one thing for you to see an opportunity, you want it, but if you're having self-doubt, or people in your circle, maybe your spouse or your sisters, brothers, friends are telling you, oh, it's a scam, or don't do it, or I've done one of these things, it didn't work for me. It makes you afraid, right? And some people will actually take the advice of their friend or their family and not do anything about it. So I want to know, Sister Honey, let's start from you again. Were you skeptical, or did you have any skeptical person in your circle that was telling you not to do this, and how did you overcome that?
I need to get my battery. My battery is running down.
No problem. Go ahead, Sister Honey. Oh, sorry, it's like you're muted. Let me see. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, my coach, because our time is fast spent. I will not want to waste time. I will just give you the points and so that others can talk, because we really want people to watch this thing to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So because it has been a wonderful night, a wonderful stories, because we said in our title, the topic is real people, real stories. Mm-hmm. So I want to believe people, please, you are going to enjoy this. Don't just scroll up. Don't just stay there. Enjoy it to the fullest. So about skepticism, of course, if I say I'm not skeptical, I will be lying. But honestly, thank God, that's my coach. She did it for me. She knew everything. I did not dwell too much on my skepticism, because I know myself as a go-getter. I always have that. And I love business all along my life. And there's another thing about me. I'm a risk taker. I don't care. Let me do it. Let me get my fingers burnt first. I will come back and learn my lesson. That is the kind of person I am. I love taking risk. I love it. So because I tell everybody, me leaving all the good things I was enjoying back home in Nigeria and coming to a place here that is not even certain. It's uncertain when we were coming, because we don't know what we are coming here to do anyway. Mm-hmm. And I know the kind of life I was living back home, and I left all those things there, and I said I'm going abroad. Mm-hmm. Of course, just I don't want to go back to that story, because Rama said a lot about it. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. You start all over. You start from the scratch and all that. So it's story for another day, you know. Mm-hmm. So, but I did not dwell too much on it. Immediately I saw the ad. I saw this, my coach. I saw another person. I saw about 5 different people. Because the time they came to me, that was the time I was like, I'm really tired. I was frustrated from my place of work. My place of work became too toxic and I don't even understand. And I was like, no, because of my children. I'm ready to do anything for my children. So if my boss can misbehave, let me fire my boss myself. I did fire. I just said, please, just hold on to your business. Don't hold on to your job.
Yes,
I fired. In fact, you could not even believe it. It was like, honey, don't tell me you are done. I said, I am done. Wow. I'm done. You told me that if I cannot report back to office on Monday, that I should go and report myself to HR. Are you kidding me? Wow. I'm telling you about my children here. 2 of my children, they were sick. I have to stay with them for just 4 days. And I'm telling you, the other week, I'm taking another 2 to 3 days. And just because of that, maybe I work 6 days in a week. And you are telling me I should report to HR. I said, excuse me, my job is not a do or die, right? I better tell you I'm done. And she said, well, suit yourself. She thought I was joking. And I just put down my resignation letter. and I just quit the thing and I went back home. I gave myself a very good wine that night. And it was just like one good, they removed one heavy load from my head. Honestly, I slept like a baby. So anybody that is doing 9 to 5, if you think you are doing yourself any favor, you are not. Honestly, that's it. It's a scam. It's a scam because you are pegged. The salary they are giving you is on a cap. There is like you cannot move past this stage.
It's peanuts.
It's
It's peanuts. That salary is peanuts.
You know that you are limited to some things. That is the way I see it, because we all know that in business, because I have different businesses that I do before, you can make, in fact, in a day, you can decide to make as much as 500,000 back home in Nigeria if you do a business. So how much more the online space that everybody is rushing to? Something is there, something is there. The only thing that I was scared a bit about was like, honey, do you know much about computer? You want to go and fuck up yourself? Do you know? Why do you want? And I was stubborn. Oh my God. I said, even if I don't know, I will force myself to know this thing.
Wow.
It's by fire, by force. And my daughter was like, Mom, don't take that kind of risk. She's a lawyer. Your coach can testify. If you see the kind of drilling, oh my God. Anytime I want to talk on it, Mommy, make sure I'm there. Don't talk behind me. Make sure I'm there. I said, okay, what do you want to say? Let me ask her some questions. Mommy, you can't risk this money. I said, what's your problem? Me, I've been doing this business before I gave back to you guys. Let me do it. He said, Mommy, I'm not sure. I said, you don't need to be sure. You don't really need to be sure. Leave me, let me do it. But I want to give kudos to my husband, because that man, oh my God, I give it to him anytime. I was like, leave your mom. I don't want to do what she wants to do. The most important thing to me is make her be happy. Because if she's not happy in this house, nobody will be happy. So let her just take a decision. Let her just do it. It doesn't matter. He said, I will even help her. I will give her some money. I said, God bless you, Jay. Go and look for the money. Let's start the business. Honestly, I first of all paid the 149. I paid for the assets even before I discuss it with them, because I know this is what I want to do. So it's later when my daughter was now saying, Mom, this and that. But later, at the end of the day, when she realized that Oga Patapata has supported, they said, you guys are on your own. No, we surrender. Keep going. We're praying for you. You know. But I give God all the glory today that at least the result is showing. The journey might be a bit slow. Honestly, I tell everybody, everybody's journey is different. And I tell people, I'm not in a hurry in this business, because I see a potential ahead on there. There's something ahead that I'm targeting, and I will get there. It doesn't matter when I get there, but I know I'm getting there. I mean, that's the joy. And you know, when you are doing something that you are passionate about, you cannot understand. Anytime I come on here, I'm just like this. People are like, are you not guys tired? I said, no, especially this year. You have been seeing us every day online. Yes. Every day. We come online almost every day. I mean, if something is not there, guys, you people that are watching, do you think we'll be coming out like this? You just heard Mama now, when Mama said that our daughter collected 45,000. She was like, we are not talking about 45,000 naira a year. Dollars. That is what we are talking about, not naira.
Yeah.
And people are making $150,000 in this business. What are you talking? Guys, wake up. Nobody is saying you should not be skeptical. Honestly, it's normal, it's natural. We are human beings, and you can be scared of what you don't know, but don't dwell on it. What matters is take action. Do something with your life. Take control of your life. Because if you don't do it, nobody will do it for you.
Yep.
If I live a good life, I'm looking nice. It's for me and my household. It's not you now. So why can't you do your own? Don't start watching. Stop watching us. Because if last year you watch also, this year you started again, you are still there folding hands. Don't fold hands. Come out of that shape and join us. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Sister Honey. That was powerful. Oh my goodness. There's so many golden nuggets that you shared there. But you know what? You guys heard her. I don't want to keep this too much longer than we are already. And Brother Femi is on his way out of here. So we have to respect our times. So I'm going to pass the ball now. Skip over Ramatu and Lola. Brother Femi, can you tell us, were you skeptical? How did you overcome that? And I'm going to give you double buzzer. Also tell us, what is your biggest win in this business so far?
All right. I'm so sorry that I'm skipping over everybody. So yes, was I skeptical? Absolutely. I was very skeptical. Like I said earlier on, I didn't even have a Facebook account. So, and then my daughter, just like Oni, she was worried. Dad, don't let people scam you. And this was during the pandemic era. So there were some people that were not working, and the money was scarce for some, and some people were getting money from government and whatsoever. So I was like, don't let people scam you at this time and blah blah blah. But for some reason, I just thought I should do this because one of the things I looked at within that pandemic period, there was a friend of mine who works in the US. We all used to work together before in Nigeria. We all served together. Very close friend of mine. One day, he has his household is full of ladies, right? And he's the only guy. So one day, like he just bought a house in Bakersfield, and then he was planting the sod by himself. And then one day he just reached out to me. He said, bros, say, retirement not be only to get money for handle. He said, even if you don't get anything to do after, that will keep person fast.
Wow.
So for people that may not understand pidgin, so it's not just about money at retirement, but what do you have to do? I used to work in the oil and gas field, right? I had life insurance through the establishment I was working for, but it was a term life insurance. I wanted to have other kind of insurance by myself. All the industries, all the underwriters in Canada, they rejected me because they felt my job was risky. So what am I going to do? Assuming that I even made all the money to retirement, what am I going to be doing at retirement? If that's all that I knew, And like I said earlier on, I'm a man of several skills, right? But some of those skills could, they could involve some things that are physical, But at certain age, you don't want to get physical. If you are doing for yourself, it's okay. Not that you are going to go to do some things for other people and you'll be under pressure trying to meet up with time. So yes, that was what it was for me. Like what I enjoyed most, is the freedom that I have. The ability to wake up next to my wife every morning, and to know that, okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here.
Awesome.
We did here, according to Nigeria.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
And just one more thing before I leave, I'm sorry for this, because I know that you probably will ask other people, if there's anything I need to tell anybody here. There's some friends I've reached out to, and some of them have been, is this thing so serious and blah, blah. I said, okay, go and watch. And then they'll go and watch and they will come back and they won't take any action. And then I told some of them, I said, do you want me to pay the 149 for you? So I just getting and see what's happening. And some of them will say, because okay, at that point in time, right, they're kind of like, maybe I don't want to say it's a shame, right, that I want to pay for you, because I told you that this money can be refunded, but you don't get to hear from them. But one thing that is certain is that people are scared, and I'm wondering, how scared can you be to lose $149 as against what you could gain? If somebody can make $45,000 in just one day, I'm not saying it's every day of their life, but then that happens once. What is $149? Some people spend that money, to take boys out in the night, to enjoy and all that, to flange, as they say. So that's where I stop. I really want to say thank you so much again, Ishoma. Thank you, Boss Grandma. Thank you, Odi and Ramat. And thank you, viewers. At this time, I have to bow. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Having you.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. So let's go back to Ramatu now. I hope you are ready to answer this question about being skeptical. Were
Yes,
you skeptical?
always. Sorry?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, sis.
Okay, Bismillah. So, yes, for me, I was not skeptical because I was at home like for 10 years without doing anything, taking care of the children. Yes, in this country. So, I was looking for anything to do, even though why I'm at home. But when I saw those ads on YouTube because I'm cooking, so I saw the app popping on the screen. I show my husband say, "Am I complain for you? Am I saying anything for you? So what? Why are you?" I say, "Yes, I know. Here, I know the way you are working. I know the way you are back to back, right? Still, we are not stable yet. We still have family back home. And me too, I cannot just sit down in the house and say I have children, I'm taking care of the children. They are getting older, they start their school yet. So me too, I have to do something. I have something I have to do. Like, yes, you are a brave woman, not just to give birth and take care of them. So me too, I want to control my life, right? I was still looking until one day all those are just excuse me until I saw my mentor. We are talking, we didn't talk about any business, or but she know everything about me because she's my auntie, right? And she just asked me, Rama, can you give me your name and your email address? And I give her. And then after she said, did you, because we can talk like 3 times 5 times a day, you understand, I'm at home. And she said, did you watch your email? I said, which email? I didn't see. Go and see it there, Joe. I send you something. He said, okay. On that phone, oh, I just take my phone and I watch. I said, Marcel, congratulations. I saw it. I said, so what is this? Only, okay, go. Let me leave you. Go and watch it and do the next step. I beg. I said, no, I don't know. But when me too, I was looking for to do something. Shoko shoko. When my husband come, I just say, see, Alhaja send me this thing. Oh. I don't even talk much. He didn't say anything. He said, yes, it's your auntie, right? Yeah, bismillah. Yeah, go ahead. Because he know at this time, he cannot say no for me. Right? Because I already put my, let us thank you are working. You cannot, just live on with your job. You have to have side hustle or jump something to boost yourself in future. When your job say don come today, so where you go to balance with, where you go and looking for CV again, start looking how you can. No, we need to think twice. We are in abroad, that you have family back home, they can call you emergency. You too, you are not fit on your leg here, and they want to call you emergency. You are working today, you didn't prepare your retirement. When you will prepare that retirement? Is it with the children we are born here, them too they will start with the same thing? No, come on, we need to change our thinking, change the way we are looking things. And this business, alhamdulillah, I'm not getting where I am going, but I earn a lot. I'm so proud of myself. I say it loudly outside. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. Back to you, coach.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Sister Ramatu. You guys heard her, right? You heard her. Some of you want to wait till you retire, right? And then you realize that, oh my God, no, I need to go back to work and keep working. And this is the reality of so many people, right? You retire officially, but unofficially, you are not really retired because you still have to go back to work and still be making money to, to take care of the bills. But the beauty of having your own business is that, you know what, you have that passive income coming in and you can do whatever you want. That's the message we're trying to pass across today. I hope that we have been able to inspire you guys. Okay, so whatever skepticism that you are having, whatever excuses that you're having, some of you will say, oh, I'm too busy, but you are spending majority of your time building somebody else's dream, and you're not giving your own self, your own goals, your own dreams, your own family enough time. Imagine that. Nobody lays on their deathbed and wishes, when they think back to their life, they wish, I wish I picked up more overtime shift, you know. I wish I picked up, I wish I picked up more overtime shift. Nobody does that, right? It's like you'll be thinking about the missed moments, you know, the memories that you'd have built if you actually left a legacy for those that you are leaving behind. So think about that future right now and start putting plans in place. Okay. All right. So don't worry, guys, we're almost done. I know that some of you have been here watching us for the past 1 hour. Can you imagine? Thank you so much. I see a lot of your loves, your comments. Thank you so much, Tosin. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Kemsi. Thank you, Sister Biola. Thank you, Priska and Faidat. Awesome, guys, and Sister Mary as well. Thanks for tuning in. And for those of you that are going to watch the replay later, please give us some love, give us some comments, give us some shares. You know, would love to reach as many people as possible to know, for them to know what is possible in the online space. Okay, so now without further ado, let's move over to Sister Lola. Please, can you tell us, in fact, you know, I told you already that I'm waiting to hear that story. What happened? Because you started this business a few years ago and you didn't start.
Well, it's not as interesting as you think, but yeah, I didn't start the few years ago when I first had my first child. But now that I'm having my second child, I had to rethink. And then so the business came back to me, and then I think my biggest obstacle for me was myself, really. So like my husband was like, as long as you're ready to give it 100%, you know, no worries. And then I told some of my friends, they were like, you know, it's a business. You have to make an investment. So, and it's just me just getting over myself and just be like, you know, if you're going to start a business, there's going to be some risk involved and there's going to be some investment as well. So why not just do it? And then I happened to see, I saw your video, Coach Ishima, and then I saw how you were talking about it and you were enjoying it. I was like, what is she talking about? Why is she so much into this? And I was like, okay, I like this. Maybe I can do it because it's going to push me out of my comfort zone because I'm not someone that talks a lot. I don't even manage my social media. So I was like, okay, let me just do it. Like, you have to make some sacrifice. You have to get out of your comfort zone and just give it a step of faith. So that's what I did. And I'm glad I did that. Even though I just started my journey, I'm glad I did because I'm learning a lot. The platform is open. There are real people help, ready to help us to learn. And there's so many materials out there. So every day is a learning day for me. And then I'm just glad I'm here. Thanks.
Awesome. Let's give her a round of applause. Let's give her some applause, guys. Oh, congratulations. I'm so inspired by your story because you know, you're one of many people that see this opportunity, you know, at first they say, no, I can't do this for whatever reason. And then a few months later or few years later, they still come out and end up doing it, right? But I'm not saying that you have any regrets or that you should have any regrets. But, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people who are starting now end up saying, oh my God, I wish I started sooner. I would have gone far.
I do have that thought as well. I was like, I wish I had started, but, you know, everybody has their own time. So I believe it's my time now. So, yeah.
And I'm so glad that you said you were willing to push yourself out of your comfort zone because I can totally relate with the fact that I'm not somebody who talks like this normally, right? And people who know me from like 6-7 years ago will say the same thing. It's like, what happened to Ishoma? Now the money was still online.
Now money happened to Ishoma.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Okay. All right, so let's move over to you now, Grandma Boss. Please tell us. I think, in fact, you know what? I'm going to skip that question because you already said it. That yes, you were skeptical. You tried to discourage me. For those of you who didn't know about the daughter she was talking about, sis,
that was
yeah, that she tried to discourage me, and it's true because she thought that this was like some of the businesses she has done before in Nigeria, and she's like, Shoma, do you think you can really do this? But I was like, you know what? It's me that is wearing the shoe. I know where it hurts, and I know I want a change. So I don't mind taking the risk to go and see for myself. If I get burnt, fine. If I don't get burnt and I succeed, awesome. And guess what? I didn't get burnt. That's why I'm here 5 years later, still talking proudly about this business. So guys, if you are skeptical, take action because skepticism is going to only keep you exactly where you are. Few years down the road, you'll still be where you are. Nothing would have changed. If you want something
Exactly.
to change, you have to take a bold decision to change something for yourself. Okay. So now we're gonna move over to the last question of the day, guys. Like I said, we're almost done. Now, Grandma Boss, tell us, what is your number one favorite thing or your best experience with this business platform so far, besides the money? I know you've really told us about the money.
I've said it now. Like if you give me every day to do a post, I'm going to be doing posts of gratitude. I'm going to be doing posts of testimonies. Like I joined the business 1 year after being skeptical when I saw results in with my daughter. And when I joined, since I joined, like I was 4 years. About 4 years last year. No, last year I was 3 years.
3 years.
So this is my 4th year going. I think so. Yeah, this is my 4th year going. So I joined the business 2021 November. But before then, by the way. Yeah, but I started fully around November. By January, I got checks. Not checks.
Mm.
So, I mean, since then, it's been one check or the other rolling. In my last presentation, not the one of yesterday, I think the one of last week, yeah, that was on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. I told you guys that I purposely go to the bank to go and cash my checks because since they know that the digital boss babe is in the business too, I don't want people to say, okay, it is her check, she's flashing. No, I purposely go to the bank so that people will see me going to the bank. I mean, there is no way I can play that I can do a scam on that or lie to people about that. And you guys see the loads of checks. I did one of my adverts with that. That is real, guys. I did that check in the that video in the bank. I did it in front of the bank. Then when I went to the bank, I did it. She told me that this is not allowed in our community. I said, I beg you.
Let me do this
one. So they can't ask grandma a question. I must do this one. So if I don't show what I am, if I don't show results, you guys will think, oh, is it Shoma that is just backing the mom? No, she doesn't even have my time, guys. You guys in the business know how coaches are busy.
Yeah.
She even have time for more people for other people than she doesn't have my time. And I've had a lot of personal development in this business because she abandoned me and I decided to learn and do things on my own. She doesn't do anything for me. People will think, oh, it is Coach Ishoma that is doing all these things for her mom. I've told you guys in my last presentation on Sunday that everything you see me doing on social media, it is me that is doing it. And it is me that is learning it. I learn every day in this business. Good. So I'm grateful
Mama.
that if me, who is a grandma, can do this, you out there that is watching me, you can do better.
Yeah.
And I am still motivated. I am still fighting. If you watch my video of yesterday, I told you guys that I have priorities this year. And my priorities is to grow my business better than what I have right now and better than where I am right now, to move to my next milestone. And because I'm not yet a coach, and I told you guys that one of my priorities is to become a coach. And so many other things, and make more money in the business. So these were one of the priorities I set in place. And I told you guys yesterday that I am going to be releasing my own car. As she released her car that time, it is my turn to release my own now. I have a car, but I just want to change my car. I told you guys that this year I'm going to be showing you guys results. I'm not going to be here talking too much. You people will not see me talking much. It is results that you will see. To let you know that this business, we are serious here. We are not joking.
Yes,
we mean now. We mean this business. We are not joking.
No.
So if I can do it, you guys watching me can do this.
Oh, yeah.
And if I'm not demotivated, you guys watching me, motivate yourself. So I am very grateful and I appreciate it greatly that I'm working from the comfort of my home and I'm making the kind of amount I make. I told you guys that I have a lot of shares that I'm going to the bank to deposit soon. And the amount that is going to come out of that, it will blow your mind. So I just want to say, thank you, Jesus, and thank God. Thank God for bringing me out from, I don't know what would have become of me coming here, since I am not the one that is going to be telling I'm not going to take anything from my children. I won't tell them, give me, and I am not going to collect from them. Neither would I have been collecting from my husband. I just wanted to do something. And I found the right thing. I invested rightly. Remember, I told you guys about investment yesterday, investing rightly. So I did the right investment, and I am so happy that it's mind-blowing. It's a game changer for me. So thank you all for listening to us. I don't know if I've spoken too much, but if you bring me to an interview next time, always be sure that I am going to talk, because I am a teacher. That's my profession. So teachers talk a lot. So
Thank you. Awesome. That was awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right, we're almost done. I know you guys have said this. I'm almost done. We're almost done. How many times? But trust me, we're really truly almost done. Okay, so let's go through this round very, very, very fast. Okay, so back to Lola. Can you tell us what is your favorite thing about this business so far? What is your best thing so far that you've experienced?
Well, so far is the learning curve, because I only just started like a few just a month, over a month now. So it's the learning. I'm learning a lot, and there's so many people to help me. So the learning is there, the materials are there. So every day is a learning curve, and new experience. You guys, you'll be developed personally. So personal development, new experience every day. So that's it for me, really. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, Ramatu, what is your one big thing you want to share with us about your favorite thing in the business?
What I can share is like the way I can say yes, I'm the CEO of my business, right? Is a big for me, because while you are saying you're a big girl and you cannot be a CEO of your business, shame on you. Yeah, so you need to one in on whatever you are doing. So also I love the flexibility, because it's for you anytime you just go to your training, right? And you open your computer, you just work on your own space. So it's huge, right? Yes, let me leave it there. Thank you, Ishoma. Thank you so very much for that.
You're
Yes.
welcome. All right. How about Sister Honey? Over to you. What is your favorite thing about the business?
Yeah, thank you, Coach. Just like Lola said too, learning is one of it, because that learning stage, oh my God, they keep updating that place, that you are on top of your business anytime, except if you don't want to do it. That's one. And another most important thing, oh my God, I say that always, is the community. The kind of relationship I build in this community, I'm telling you, even my little boy in the house, he will tell me anytime I'm like this, I'm not talking to anybody. My boy will tell me, Mom, call Fidat, call Kemsey. Because we just be thinking, are you thinking about your business, or why are you like this? Okay, call them now and talk. So you can understand. I have a wonderful community. I'm telling you. The kind of people we have here, oh my God, we can't get it anywhere. That's the truth. When we
Wow.
are saying the learning ground is top notch, take that. But the kind of relationship, it makes a lot of difference. It's not only about, honestly, forget money now, because this money will come. Oh, we said after mission is commission, or that's the way we say it. The money will definitely come. But when you have somebody to talk to, we are growing, we are not getting younger. Our children are going. It will only be me or myself, my husband. And maybe my husband is going somewhere. It's this community that always call anytime. And I can call them anytime. Thank God for the difference in the time zone. When they are sleeping, me, I'm awake. When they are awake, so I can call them in the midnight. The midnight for them It's just my own afternoon time. So it's easy peasy for me. Do you get? So
Yeah.
if you're out there and you think you need companionship, you need somebody to just honestly, and there's no competition here. We are here to complement one another. So don't think, I will always tell them, it's buy one, take two free. That's what we do.
I like that.
So anytime you just sign up under Oni, you are signed up under Finder, you are signed up under KFC. So sure you understand. So you don't even have any trouble. We are there and we are working like family. And so also every other person that is there, except if you don't want to go there and approach them. It's for you to take the first move.
Yeah.
If you are here and you are already a business owner and you are thinking, oh, this coach is not helping me, yes, this mentor is not, you are free, move. It's a big community. Don't wait for anybody. Call anybody. The people are ready to help because we are all learning. Because the truth about this business is, as you think they are teaching you, they are teaching themselves.
Yeah.
So it's a learning ground for every one of us, and nobody's an island of this thing, and we keep learning. So guys, wake up. Period.
Yes, so awesome. Oh my God, I hope we have blown you guys' minds so far. Yes, we want to start a business to make money, but in our business platform, you make friends from the community, you learn, you develop personally, and you go to new heights that you never even thought was possible, right? So it's like Sister Honey said, you buy one, you get two free. You get 10 free. You get
exactly
things free. Right. So thank you so much for your, for every one of you actually being here today and opening up, sharing your journeys, sharing why you started, sharing how you overcame skepticism, and what you've experienced so far from this opportunity. And please bear with me, guys. I'm sure you guys could see me bending down here and there with my baby in the background, but hey, that's the beauty of working from home.
Business.
Yeah. So yes, this was awesome, guys. This was really awesome. If you are just joining in, thank you so much for joining, but please go back and watch the replay from the beginning because this was a powerful one today. So guys, guess what today is? Guess what today is? Let me see who can guess what today is in the comment section. Guess what today is? Yes, baby.
Webinar night.
I wanted the audience to have a chance. Sister Honey gave you guys expo. Okay. Yes, today is our webinar. Okay. Actually, in the next 3.5 hours, we have a live webinar. So yes, today you've heard from 5 or 6 of us, but you can get to hear from even more when you actually join the webinar tonight, and then you can make an informed decision. It's free to watch. You just need about an hour and a half of your time, right? And if you can't make it live in 3.5 hours, you can watch the replay later at your own convenience. And feel free to reach out to any of us. Come and ask your questions. We'll be more than happy to help you out. But hey, I gotta run now because my baby girl won't let me talk anymore. Okay.
We have done well.
Yes. All right, guys. Till we come your way again. I'm coming, baby. Until we come your way again, next time. Bye, guys.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Good night.